I'm actually starting to enjoy the show again because I don't care. I've decided, since you've decided to let your country be raped by the radical left, why should I care? See, here's why I came to this conclusion. We have a multi-trillion-dollar military that can't fire a weapon. What is the point of having submarines that won't fire a weapon? What is the point of having 16 warships with the most advanced Aegis missile shoot-down system in the world if the admiral doesn't have the cojones to fire the bullet? So I figured if we have a military that's powerful, that is that powerful, and they can't fire a shot, what do I care? Now you go to Israel. Every day Israel's about to die. The minute Iran's going to get the weapon, they got the weapon. If they get it, we're dead. They're supposed to get it 2 years ago. They got it a month ago, and they don't do it. We're going to hit them. And they hit them. We can't hit them. And then Panetta came and said, "Don't strike, die better, because the only good Jew is a dead Jew. Then we'll love you. Then we'll send memorials to you. That's the way, the American way now. Let Iran hit you with a nuclear weapon, then we'll all grieve for you. We'll build a memorial in Los Angeles, and we'll cry, but under no circumstance can you as Jews defend yourself, because the only good Jew is a dead Jew to the world, and you should not upset the world order by standing up for yourself. It's an affront to the Arab that you should even live." And speaking of that, since I gave you the inflection, here's Jackie Mason.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I want to ask you a question. This is a blog devoted to the question of truth. Now, everybody assumes that everybody is partisan about politics. I was never partisan about political issues. I'm here just to tell the truth. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of Democrats who can't believe I'm just searching for the truth. But are you searching for the truth? Do you care about truth? If you care about truth, are you offended by what the Democrats are doing right now? The Democrats have all decided that every Republican who's involved in torture or allowing torture, anybody who wrote a legal opinion that accepted torture, anybody on any level who allowed any of the waterboarding or anything that was done to these detainees in Guantanamo Bay should immediately be investigated. They should be immediately tried. They should be put in jail. They should be destroyed. And Barack Obama was saying we have to consider exactly how we're going to wipe out these people, what kind of punishments they deserve for allowing it to be possible to happen. Now investigating continued, and everybody was being investigated, and just their luck, something happened that they never expected. All of a sudden, investigations proved that it's the Democrats who were briefed every single day about every one of these procedures. 59 times, 49 times, they were briefed and briefed over and over again. And Pelosi is now dancing around like a thief who's head can't get on straight. Her head is swimming. All of her tortured looks are falling apart. Every part of one of her creases that she erased 20 times ago are coming back to her. Her nose is going into directions you never saw before. Her mouth is squandering. Her face is sweating. She's falling apart. You see how nauseous she looks and how miserable and furious, and how every kind of expression in the world that you've seen on 300 people in a month is now in her face in a second. The face is falling apart. The torture is all over her face. Whatever talk about torturing other people, she's the one who's being tortured more than any torturer could have been tortured. If we tortured anybody in Guantanamo Bay the way she's torturing now, and the way she's suffering and sweating and struggling, and she looks like a deranged pig in heat who doesn't know which way to turn, where her temperature's flying out of control to such an extent that she can't see straight. She looks like she's going to pass away from misery. She can't even finish a sentence without looking like she's drained and destroyed just from the questions. Now, this is torture. Why? Because she's a lowlife and a fraud and a liar, and she knows it and she was caught. And I want to ask you a question. How come not one Democrat is suggesting that maybe she should be tried? The Republicans were supposed to be tried. They were supposed to be put in jail. Anybody even heard about it if he was a Republican was supposed to have been destroyed. How come nobody says one word about investigating her or investigating all the other people who were briefed just like her, who were told about every one of these procedures? Where's the suggestion that they should be tried? How come they don't care about it? How come they're blatant hypocrites and don't even care and don't even think of it? Because if you have no conscience and you're no good at all, you can accept hypocrisy as a way of life and advance it and forget you even did it. This is the ultimate hypocrisy of the world. The torturous Democrats should be tortured. They should be tortured, and they deserve to be tortured, because anybody wants innocent people to be tortured and sent to jails for whatever they did, and when they can't accept the responsibility themselves, are low-life, filthy, fraudulent, disgusting bastards. And that's the only thing you could call them. If you disagree with me, let me know, because you're probably just as low as them if you could disagree with this.
Savage.
That's Jackie Mason from WorldNetDaily.com. I really look forward to it every week. It's comic relief because it's real relief. He's a truth sayer. Jackie, if you're listening to the show already, it's time to pick up the phone, 1-800-449-8255. Stop already. I ran into you at your show in Las Vegas, and you never took my call since. I don't know what happened. What, I asked for a free ticket, and your wife got mad at me? For that reason, you won't talk to me when I give you such exposure? I'll be right back.
Savage.